Hi Instagrammers, hi YouTubers, hi Facebookers, how are you? I hope you are well. I'm sorry it's been over a month, about 4 weeks since I did my last vlog. I've been a little bit preoccupied, and also because of this particular vlog, I wanted to sort of do some background research and get an idea of what it was all about. So as you know from the title of this vlog, it is, or this video I should say, it is trans issues, free speech and the gender critical lot, or GC lot. So you are all aware, I hope, of the Maya Forstater, if I've got that correct pronunciation right, case that has recently been in the press in the last 3 to 2 weeks. From what I can, I'm not going to treat you as though you're stupid. I'm going to treat you as though you are aware of what I'm talking about and you are up to date on the issues to a certain degree and you have a certain basic understanding. So I'm going to give you my understanding. The case with Maya Forstater has basically just sort of enshrined free speech for gender critical people and trans people. It has ruled in favour of Maya Forstater in her disciplinary hearing for her previous job, which J.K. Rowling tweeted about. But it has not, it's difficult to, from what I understand, it is a free speech issue. So the gender critical lot can think what they like and can say what they like as long as they're not bigoted and abusive, although they are bigoted and abusive. But they can't be derogatory and they can't abuse people. They haven't been given the right to do that. So they can think what they like about me. It doesn't really affect me too much. They have the free speech to think how they want to think and believe in the things that they want to believe in. And in a free speech society, that is kind of acceptable. So if you're a flat earther, you can believe the earth is flat. It's not, but you can believe it is. You have a free right to say it is. It's not, but you have a free right to say it is. It's not, but you have a free right to say it is. So it's a free speech issue. I mean, it basically comes down to the fact that a gender critical person can say what they say to me as long as they're polite and respectful, but they can't use the wrong pronouns or dead name me. So they can't use the incorrect pronouns to badger me or berate me or be bigoted towards me or be transphobic towards me, but they have the right to think what they think. Whether it affects someone's job is up to the job. If the company feels they want to work with someone who has these bigoted opinions, then that's up to them. But it doesn't look good for them publicly, and I don't think she'll get her job back. I mean, I wouldn't employ her after what she said and all the stuff that's been in the media. If you want to appeal to the LGBT plus community, you're not going to employ her. If you're going to put rainbow stickers all over your logos on Pride Month, which it is at the moment, Happy Pride Month, you're not going to employ her. So it's a free speech issue. I have the free speech to feel how I am and be treated respectfully and accordingly to my gender identity and expression. They have a right to think what they think as long as they're not bigoted and abusive about it. So that's my understanding of the Maya Forstater case and the ruling in, I believe it was in the High Court. There's nothing really to argue about if you fundamentally believe in the rights of free speech. I've done a previous video on this. You can go back and find it. It's called Opinions on Free Speech. It's called Free Speech. And I give my opinions on the issue. And it's a big topic at the moment, especially with things like deplatforming of Trump and censorship around the Israel-Palestine conflict earlier last 4 weeks ago, where solidarity with Palestinians and groups like that was sort of, it was censored on some online media platforms. Excuse me. So there are issues around free speech, and a lot of people on the left, which I count myself as one, feel that deplatforming of people like Trump is acceptable and should be allowed. But if you start with him, where does it stop? Free speech is fair enough, but if you have levels of censorship on that free speech, inevitably it swings round to the left. It affects the left disproportionately than it does the right, because the right in politics is more favoured by the establishment than the left is. The left wing tends to be revolutionary and wants to change the system. The right wing likes the status quo and how it is at the moment. So it's a free speech issue, and you can't really argue against that. I can't force a gender critical person to change their views about me. I can try and educate them. I mean, a lot of their beliefs are based on crap. No science, no academia, no nothing. And the gender critical lot are increasingly moving further and further to the right in their attack on trans people, and the greater sphere of left-wing politics that tends to support trans people in the LGBT plus community. But it's a free speech issue. The gender critical, well, like I was saying, the right with the left. So if you're on the left, you do get censored more. A lot of, as you know from the previous video I did, a lot of left-wing sites have been deplatformed. They've been demonetized. They've had their views suspended. They're not shown to people on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I don't know how you came across it unless you're one of my subscribers, but thank you. Please stay around. I've got some good videos. So it's a free speech issue, as I say. And I can't really change a gender critical person's opinion if they're dug into that mindset. But if they're going to engage me in debate, which I don't see why I have to debate my existence, but some people feel I do, if I need to get into a debate with them, I want it to be civil. I want it to be respectful. I want it to be on a level of understanding and foresight. And I don't want them dead naming me, and I don't want them misgendering me for the sake of it because they don't like who I am or what I stand for or anything like that. That's just bigoted transphobia. It's just horrible. It's just hate. Now, that's the issue. It's free speech. So I accept the Maya Forstater ruling. It makes sense to me. It doesn't strip away any of my rights, not really. It enshrines to some degree in the law how to treat a trans person from a cis person's point of view. So it kind of shrines in law our rights to be who we identify as, who we are. But this vlog is also called the Gender Critical Lot. Now, I've not really mentioned much about the Gender Critical Lot other than in the odd video I've done about hate groups. Like the LGB, because I can't say it without the T, the LGB Alliance, that hate group. Now, gender critical people, I think they're perverts. I say that because they are obsessed, in my case, with what I have between my legs and what I do with it. I'm not putting that out there. I'm not doing anything like that. But the gender critical are obsessed with what predominantly trans women have between their legs and what trans women do with it. And they manifest all this stuff around a trans woman because of the anatomy that trans women tend to be born with when they are first born, unfortunately. They're obsessed around it. The gender critical lot are obsessed around it, and to me it's just perverted. It's just sick. Why are you obsessed with what I have between my legs? If I have anything in particular between my legs, it's not your business. I'm not waving it in your face. I'm not getting it out in public. Why are you so obsessed with it? And that's where I get this thing from. It's all wrapped up in projecting onto trans women predominantly perversions that they have inside their own heads. It's projecting out. It's what they're doing is projecting their own deep, dark, disturbing thoughts about the people like me and just throwing it onto us as though it's some sort of debate and threat around women. I mean, why do you think like that? It's just perverted. It's just sick. Why are you so fascinated with what is between my legs? I do sort of get it, but I don't want to say why I get it, because it would, well, I will say, it's sort of like a thing that was left over from the 70s with feminism. This fear around the male genitals, the penis, this fear of it, and it's manifested itself into the gender critical lot to a degree where they just project out. So even if you have had gender reassignment surgery, if you had GRS, like when Caitlyn Jenner and Monroe Bordoff were on that gender debate on Channel 4 a few years ago, which I also did a video on, but I think that's on my old channel. The people in the crowd, the gender critical lot, just kept sitting there going, penis, penis, penis. But if anybody knows anything about Caitlyn Jenner in particular, they don't have one. and it's just sick. They're wrapped up in all this, and they project it out, and it just, it's just perverse. So that's what I wanted to vent about that. It's this fascination with what trans women have between their legs and what we do with it, if we do anything with it. And they wrap it all up in that and use it to throw at us and imbue us with it and project onto us all their deep, dark, sordid, sick fantasies, and they lump it in all of us, and they feel that just cancels us out. That just cancels us out as a group of people, as individuals. Because of that, we are cancelled out. We can't argue back. Why are you so obsessed with what I've got between my legs? Leave me alone. Go off and do something else. There's much more important things in the world than worrying what trans women have between their legs and what they do with it. So stop it. So yeah, that's my thought. It's a free speech issue, and that's fair enough. I understand that. And gender criticals are pretty much perverts. They're disgusting. They're wrong. That's my take. Please like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I will do some more videos before the next 4 weeks, so bear with me. I will do my best to get some more videos out for you. So please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon, viewers. Goodbye.